Well, first of all, and they're reading my story is kind of look very important person. I'm listening now, and the first of all, I want to say thank you. I have this opportunity to leader sharing of yes this topic, the understanding of or beneficial of understanding of to nature of impermanent, you know. Well, and I know some of people you are complete maybe new, and I hope you still understand my English. And some people I know, and you are there, and I want to say hello everybody anyway. And well, impermanent is very interesting because first teaching of Buddha is the teaching of impermanent, and her last teaching is a teaching or last teaching before he go to nirvana is the teaching of impermanent. The impermanent is very, very interesting. What Buddhism say, whatever compounded is become impermanent, or whatever condition become impermanent. Whatever impermanent, they have a change. Whatever have a change, they have a begin, they have an end, they have a birth, they have a death, they have a winning, they have a losing, they have a meeting, they have a separate, decrease, increase, all these things happening. Therefore, they have a story. Okay, maybe I better to say this way. Impermanent, one of the most powerful nature or one of the most powerful force of the nature. We cannot stop change. Change is not need to come anywhere, and the change is never go anywhere, and the change is our deepest nature. Because of a change, we have a birth, and also because of a change, we have a death. And in this moment, we also don't know how to be happy without the change, but at the same time, because of a change, we are also suffering. Therefore, we have a very special kind of a relation with the change, I say relation of cold and hot, or relation of suffering and happiness with the change. And some changes make we are happy, and some changes make we are very, very unhappy or suffering. Therefore, I always say we cannot stop to change. And change is anyway going to happen or happening. But we still have, maybe I say this way, let's say we didn't, or say, we cannot stop to change, and we don't have a choice of not to have a change. But we have choose what change make us. Is change make more suffering us, or change make we are more happier. Therefore, because of a change, we have a great fear. And because of also change, we have a greatest expectation we have. There nothing have a change, there no have a reason to fear. There nothing have a change, there no have any reason to expectation. The foundation of expectation is a change, and the foundation of a fear is a change. Because of a change, we have some expectations, or we have great expectations. And because of a change, also we have fear, or we have a great fear. However, in this moment looks like change make we have more and more expectations. And in this moment look like change make we have more and more fears. Yeah. In the Buddhist teachings, we say, fear is the only reason to why, sorry, maybe I say this way, not the way I say this way. Yeah, fear is the only reason or main reason of we are suffering. And expectation is the main reason of we are unhappy. And you always make a relation with the change out of expectation. Maybe change never really make you happy. And you make always a relation with the change out of the fear. Maybe change make you always suffering. You know, we don't have a choice, or we don't have a choice. We want to change, or we don't want to change, you know. It's not in the menu, you know. We don't have a choice. You know, change is our hidden nature. You like it or you don't like it, no matter. It's happening. Correct? Yes. You're good people, you're bad people, you're nice people, you're no nice people, no matter, is a change is a happening. I'm not saying change go to happen, or I don't say change already happened. I say change is a happening. It's the only question how you make a relation with the change. Mostly we in the relation with the change out of the fear or out of the expectation. That's why once you make change relation out of expectation, and expectation become great enemy of happiness. Once you make a relation out of fear with the change, and the change is become demon of our sufferings. Therefore, maybe I like to say this. Now is a question and how we make a better relation with the change. I say, let's say this way. Don't make a relation with the change out of fear, and more make a relation with the change, letting go, letting go, letting go. Once you have a relation with the change, the power of letting go. And change is not to make you hurt, and change is not to make you suffering. Until you don't have a relation with the change, or until you don't have a relation with the life. Okay, I want to say, life means change. Life means a change. One thing I need to say, life means a change, okay? Well, maybe first I need to say something there. You know, before I'm coming, I went in the restaurant. I have a meeting with some friends, and we are talking with the Tibetan language a lot, and therefore I'm kind of a little higher energy. Maybe my concentration is not so good. I'm talking up and down, maybe. It's little look like a broken television. Yeah. And well, the heart of life and the secret nature of life is a change. And the change is always have a begin and always have end. Looks like, and that's what we see. And we experience all these changes. Therefore, I say heart of life and the nature of life and the hidden nature of life is a change. Therefore, each 100 years, we experience two kinds of changes. What you call birth is the beginning of the change, and what you call death is end of a change. You know, begin of the, let's say, the birth, and let's say begin of a birth, end of a death, and the between what you call life, and that's what you call life. You know, correct? Everybody hard work life. Okay, everybody hard work life. Life is become more important than ourselves. We are the slave of life. We are the army of life. Whatever life asks, we do anything. But this famous life, in between of the two change, first change and the last change. What is the first change? What is the last change? Is a birth and death, and this between what you call life. And that's what we see, you know, we see. But, and you look at the deep nature of and your life, yeah, and we experience each 100 years and the birth and death. But you look at in this nature of 100 years, and we experience again another kind of a change we experience every 20, let's say, 4 hours. What you call wake and the sleep, and the wake and the sleep, you know, and the wake and the sleep. The waking is the, you know, and the waking is the first change, and the sleep is the last change. In the between of wake and the sleep, what you call life is life. Is life. And in this change, you look again, and you look again, what you call, every day you breathe in out 21,600. Every day you breathe in out 21,600. Let's say you breathe out is the first change. You breathe in is a second change. In this first breath and the last breath between is your life. Your life, ladies and gentlemen. My life, First breathe out. This is the first change. And the second breathe in this is second change. In this change, you experience every day 21,600. Therefore, your life, my life, between over two breaths. Breathe out and breathe in is my life and your life. Well, and then you look more deeper, you look in more deeper of your breath, and then what you go to, you found that heartbeat, the heartbeat. Every day we make 126,600 heartbeats we do. Maybe you drink too much coffee, or maybe a little different, or maybe you're too happy, I don't know. But is your normal person look like, according to Buddhist teachings, we make 126,600 heartbeats. Well, I don't know how exactly say your first heartbeat and the second heartbeat. Yeah, first heartbeat or second heartbeat, and the between of two heartbeat, our life. Well, now look, and look like they have something between, isn't it? Look like they have a between. First change and the second change look like they have some between, where you go to look like they have between in the first change and the second change. Looks like, but the truth, they no have a between. As a change is not look like a frog jump, One or two is one jump and two jump and then wait. Is not look like this. Change is look like a flowing is a river, not look like a frog jump. They no have a between the moment you don't need to change, or you don't experience change. And that's why in the Buddhist teachings we say, in our life, to remember the hidden nature of a life or the heart of life is impermanent or change. And in this life, everything new, nothing old. And in this life, everything new, nothing old. In this life, everything first time, then nothing have a second time. What telling here? And the hidden nature of a change, the secret nature of a change, or hidden nature of a life, is this change. World of the change, everything new, nothing old. In the world of change, everything first time, then nothing have second time. In this case, what you need to learn, don't fear of a change. And you always need ready to change. If you don't want the suffering, if you don't want the suffering, if you don't want the suffering, please always ready to change. Never forget to change. Never forget to change. Once you forget to change, is a life become one day very, very, very painful. Mm-hmm. What we need to learn, I say, in the world of change, everything new, there nothing have old means. What we need to learn, don't attachment so much. Everything in the, there's nothing, sorry, there's nothing, there's nothing have old going here to next place. There's nothing have old, everything new. You don't need attachment. And everything first time, they no have a second time. Means always you have opportunity to be happy. Therefore, I want to say here one thing. Whoever wants or whoever don't want suffering, always ready to change. Always ready to change. One thing you are ready, you are always ready in your life. What is? Change. Never forget it. Never forget it. Remember, change is not something complete necessary become bad, It's a depend of what kind of a relation you make. Because a change never make a mistake. Change is always correct. And the change never make mistake. Change possible guide us. Change possible heal us. Change possible help us. And change possible give everything us. Once you have a right kind of a relation with the change is become your power. Once you have a wrong kind of a relation with the change, maybe change is become your weakness or illness or suffering, all kind of problems. Therefore, what I like to say, maybe I say this way. Once you have a much fear of the change, and the change is become demon to you. Once you have a fear of the change, and the change is a transform, look like a demon to you. Because change seems look like who take everything away. Once you have a relation with the change expectation, and the change become look like enemy of happiness. Now, what I want to say strange, is you want the happy, remember change. If you don't want the suffering, remember change. If you want to be happy, remember change. If you want to be happy, remember change. If you don't want the suffering, remember change. That's why impermanent and the change becomes something so important in our life. Therefore, Buddha first her teaching is a teaching of impermanent, but her last teaching in this earth, in her last teaching, also teaching of impermanent. And therefore, I always like to say, again, I want to say, repeat one time. Isn't it the people sometimes say, you need to remember, I don't know, people say you need to remember God or 6 times. Some people who believe God, maybe they go to remember 6 times in the God. Yes, that's of course very beautiful, very great, very good. Is the same way, remember change. If you want happy, remember change. If you don't want the suffering, remember change. If you want to be happy, remember change. If you don't want the suffering, remember change and change and change and change. Correct? Yeah. I just say, change is maybe not knowledge, but the change is, nature wisdom. Maybe change is not medicine, but the change is nature healing. Change is maybe not money, but change is nature wealth. If you want happiness, look change. If you want health, look change. If you want wealth, look change. If you want a good relation, look change. There nothing have change not possible give you, and the change give everything else. Change is a door of hell to go to hell, and the change is a door to go to heaven. You choose. And therefore, I'm used to say people, if you don't want a suffering life, always ready to change. If you, want happy life, I always say, you never expected life without problem. If you want happy, never expected life without problem. If you don't want the suffering, never fear of the change. That means each 100 years we experience the wave of the change, what you call birth and death. each 24 hours we experience the wave of change, what you call sleep and wake. Each, day we make 120,600 breath breathe in out. We experience each day each day we make 21,600 changes we experience. And then you go more deeper, each 24 hours we make 226,600 heartbeats. But you go more deeper of your heartbeat, you go more deeper, you go to more, you go most the deepest nature of life or deepest nature of change. Then nothing have a moment not to change. Then nothing have not moment of not to change. And that means we cannot possibly hold the change. We cannot to stop the change. We cannot hold the change because there's no moment of not to changing. Everything changing every moment. And that's why in the Buddha's teaching say, in the world of impermanent, nothing is everything new, nothing old. In the world of impermanent, everything first time, then no have a second time. Well, maybe I like to say one sentence here again. I don't know. It's maybe if you want happiness, remember change. Remember change. You don't need to remember Buddha. You don't need to remember Tulku Lobsang. You don't need to remember anybody. Just remember change. Change is a dharma. Dharma is the heart of Buddhism. Heart of Buddhism. If you want to be happy, correct? Remember change. If you want to be healthy, and remember change. I don't know, you want to be also wealthy, and remember change. And change give you wealth and health and happiness. Of course, change also give you enlightenment. Of course, there nothing have something change cannot give. He possible give you heaven and hell. Therefore, change or impermanent is a miracle. Is a miracle. Is a miracle. Now, maybe I need to say one special sentence here. And the change and the help is a little different. Helping others is a perfect way to change yourself. Changing yourself in the perfect way to help others. If you want change become love and energy and happiness, therefore helping others way to change yourself. And this change what we call love. I mean, is you help somebody in the bottom of your heart, not, is you do bottom of heart. And this give you so much energy, and this give you so much happiness, Help others, and you become changed. That's name I call love. Change yourself, and this become help of others. This name what I call wisdom. Therefore, change is also love, and the change is also wisdom. Therefore, changing yourself is a way to help others. Helping others is a way to change yourself. You do one, other one automatically happen. When you change yourself, you automatically help others. When you help others, and automatically you become changed. Yes. But if you want to go to, and what to say, that's how, that's how you become harmony with the change. When you practice a change such a way, what I told, and then change is become, change is become happiness in your mind, and change is become health in your body, and the change is become wealth in your life. When you practice a change, I say this way, helping others is you really help others. In the bottom of your heart is once you help others, help of others become change yourself, or help others make you become change. That happens same time. You don't need to make a two time. First help others, second you go to change yourself. You don't need to. When you help others, you automatically change it. And that's, in this way, others become your energy. This way, others become your wealth. In this way, others become your health. In this way, others become happiness. When you start to helping others, others become your happiness. When you start to helping others, others become your health. When you start to helping others, others become your wealth. Yeah. But if you want to practice a little different way, I'm always used to make a joke, Sorry. And that's why I'm used to say, whoever wants to be happy, never forget it. Change yourself. Changing yourself is wisdom. Changing yourself is health. Changing yourself is freedom. Changing yourself and is wealth, everything. Changing yourself give you everything, whatever you wanted. No matter how big problem you have, the change always possible, or changing yourself always possible solve. They no have any problem, something we know possible solve out of the changing ourselves. And the changing ourselves is the wisdom. Remember, I always say, don't change world, please change yourself. Don't change the world and change yourself, because when you change world is what? Changing yourself is the only way to change world. Therefore, I always say people, don't change the world and change yourself. And not only this, when you change, everything becomes change without changing anybody. That's why I like to say here, changing yourself is a wisdom. Helping others is love. In this way, and change always make you happy. In this way, change never make you suffering. Or you go to practice a little opposite way, You try to have a little, you want to have a, negative relation with the change. Well, I always say, whoever wants unhappy, don't forget to change others. Whoever want more suffering, don't forget to change others. And whoever wants unhealthy, don't forget to change others. Whoever wants to be very poor, and don't forget to change others. Once you start to change others, and all this change, and when you start to changing others, now you make a relation with the change is a suffering. Therefore, whoever wants more suffering, you think you know enough suffering, and don't forget to change others. And especially don't forget to change your husband, or don't forget to change your wife. If you don't believe me, you just try tonight and before eating, you try to change somebody around you. Well, you have maybe a great problem. Therefore, maybe if you like it, every morning you remember remember in the change. Remember the change. And the change always gives something. Change always give. We ask something, but he always also takes something else. And that's why in the Buddhism we have very famous practice of give and what you call give and the take. Because the change is not always taking something, and he always giving something, but he not always giving something, he always taking something, you know? Yeah? Change, he give you something, but at the same time, he takes something. And change, he takes something, and at the same time, he gives something. Change, he gives something, but at the same time, he take away something. Therefore, if you want more, if you want more happy, don't look so much what change is a take with you, what is a change, take away some things, and look more what change bring you. Yeah. Therefore, I think, I like to, to say fear and expectation and letting go and content. I think that's very interesting, you know. Yeah, we don't make a relation with change with not so much with expectation and more with content. We don't make a relation so much with the change, with the fear, but we make a relation with more letting go. Letting go. Letting go. Without practice of letting go, we go to suffering with the change, and we go to experience illness with the change, you know. Yeah, we have many problems. Therefore, I wanted we practice little practice of letting go and the practice of content. Then every morning, I wanted, practice of content and practice of letting go. Of course, that is a practice of meditation, but every morning, I like it, you practice, and the two important things is important of power of give and the power of take. And remember, and what is a power of a give means, every morning, when you wake up, you know, you just, when you wake up, you always say, I go to give my best. I go to give my best. You know, I go to give my best in this world, in this life, in myself. But after whatever come, I go to accept it. And that is a right way to have a relation of a change. In this practice, change give you maximum energy, and the change give you maximum happiness, and give you, with this practice, change give you maximum wealth and health and happiness. You say, you know, you need every early morning, you say, I go to give my best in this world, yeah? And you need to be happy to give your best. But after this, whatever come, you say, I go to accept it. And this name what we call power of take. And then this changes not make you are suffering. Maybe changes not make you so much ill physically or mentally, not make you so much suffering, you know. Therefore, power of a give and the power of a take every morning practice. You give your best. After whatever come, you go to accept it. In this way, you know, changes only help you. Change is never go to harm you, because you all in this practice you are open yourself. Changes go to guide you, and changes go to help you. Changes go to heal you. But you in this practice, and changes never go to harm you, or changes never go to make you ill you, you know. And that is a right kind of way to relation of the change. Well, my shortcut. I hope my talk is okay, because I drink little, maybe too much coffee, or don't know, it's too much soap. If you want to be happy, remember change. That's enough. If you don't want suffering, remember change. That's enough. If you want healthy, remember change. And that's enough. If you don't want illness, remember change. If you want wealth, maybe, remember change. If you don't want to be always poor, remember change. I know change is not God, but change have a look like a power of God. But I know change is not the demon. I know change is not maybe really demon, but the change have look like a power or function of a demon. I don't know. In the change you make it become demon to you, or you make a change, make it become God you. You decide it. Remember, to practice a change, you don't need to be Buddhism. That's a good news, you know. To practice change, you don't need to, you don't need to be a religious person, and you don't need to speak Tibetan, you don't need to speak English, you know. And the change is a free teaching, free energy, and the free healing, whatever you call. Well, now I go to give a few questions, Tam, after this, and I go to give a small practice with us. We practice a little together. And before I'm saying this, I like to say, I know change is not God, but change have look like a power of a God, because He possible give you everything what you wish. And I know change is not really demon, but change look like have a function or power of a demon, because a change possible take everything away. Therefore, ladies and gentlemen, I want to say, change is my Buddha, change is my Dharma, change is my Sangha, change is my doctor, change is my medicine, change is my nurse. Okay, I give a opportunity of a few questions.
Rinpoche, could you please explain the profound relationship between karma and change?
Okay, now I need to drink some water. Oh, that is a good question, you know. Whatever, I hope that's correct English. I like to say whatever compounded or whatever condition become impermanent. Whatever impermanent, they have a, let's say, change. Whatever have a change, they have a cause, effect, cause, effect, cause, effect. Therefore, we have a two different kind of cause effect, external cause effect, internal cause effect. Internal cause effect, what we call karma. Karma. And what we call karma. Of course, karma is come out of our actions. Our actions, you know, our actions. The action become imprints or become knowledge. You know, karma is come out of action, action, action. The action become imprint, or imprint become knowledge. And the knowledge make influence our life, our body, our mind. Okay, and maybe I say one thing. What is a right action? Maybe you say, how I make a good karma? What is a right action? I say, changing yourself maybe is good action. You know, and changing others maybe is not so good karma. Changing yourself is maybe more better karma. Okay, well, short answer something look like this.
You said that the first change is to breathe out and the last change is to breathe in. But the first thing you do when you're born is to breathe in. And the last thing you do when you die is to breathe out. Could you please explain that?
Okay. That's maybe also leader too. Yeah, that's very true. Okay, but I mean, when we are first birthed out of womb of mother, we breathe in with the mantra ah. Breath is a mantra. Mantra. you know, with mantra ah, we breathe in, and therefore is mostly children's making cry or whatever, you know. Of course, in the last breath and mantra ha, aha, and ha. And when we ha, we more breathe out. That's very true. Yeah, in this case is true. Yes, very correct. But that is not really important. And I mean, I just say first breath means, you know, each 21,600 breaths, you know. I'm not talking first breath. I'm not talking last breath, you know. First breath is the birth, correct? And last breath is a death. I'm not mean this kind of breath. I mean each day we make 21,600. I mean, and that's how I say we first breathe out and then breathe in. But I also don't mind it. First we breathe in and breathe out. It's don't mind it, you know. It's not important how we say. But why I say this? First breath and the first breath or second breath in between of two breaths, our life. Exactly of your question, you know, after 7 months or 8 months, we have first birth out of womb of mother and we make first breath. Yeah. And then after 100 years maybe, and we make last breath, and then what you call death. And each 24 hours. Therefore, maybe we have this each 24 hours we make this. It's interesting to say this way. Maybe I like to say first breath and last breath means first breath is a birth and last breath is a death. You know, in these two breaths we do only each 100 years one time. But then each 24 hours we make this 21,600 breaths we make outside, but our inner breath, our heartbeat. Yeah, is we make this 126,600 in this inner breath we do after 4 weeks when we are pregnant. When we are pregnant is the first pregnant, and the mother's egg, father's sperm is there, go together, and in there we start. Yeah, we start there until after 4 weeks, and we make inner breath. We start to make our heartbeat already there. And you go more deeper and the deeper. You go to beyond the heartbeat, and then they have a small other energy waves, you know. A wave is coming, going, wave is coming, going, coming, going, you know. You go deeper level. Yes, they know have a moment of not to change. Everything changing. Therefore, don't attachment so much in this world. You know? Yeah, okay.
What is your view on people who are attached to change?
Oh, that's interesting, you know. Oh, yeah. Well, that is interesting. Maybe I need to say something here. whatever you make a change, they have a 5 obstacles. Whatever you make a change, they have a 5 obstacles, or change have a 5 moment. First obstacle of change is laziness. Laziness are never allowed to change you. And we have 3 kinds of laziness, laziness who don't want to change, and the laziness who want to change tomorrow, and the laziness who don't have a time to change, We have 3 kinds of laziness. Laziness who don't want to change it. That is not so intelligent laziness. And the laziness who want to change it tomorrow, and that's a little more advanced laziness. And then we have laziness who never have time because they are so busy. Therefore, laziness is the first obstacle of change. Of course, change is not a simple thing. And the second obstacle of a change is forgetting. And forgetting, And the third third in the obstacle of a change, when you start to changing, you have some problems coming. Maybe I say this way. Third obstacle of a change, when you have a problem, you still don't know you have a problem. First, laziness. Second is forget. And third, you don't know you have a problem. Fourth, and of course now I use crazy broken English, and my English, let's say, is a fourth. What is a fourth? Is a fourth. You don't change it. Fourth is the fourth problem of obstacle of the change is number 4 obstacle. You don't change it. The last obstacle is you change too much or you change too many times. And that means in the change also possible become problem. Changes too less may be problem. Changes too much is a problem. Is a good news you go to change, but the bad news you change too much or you change too many times. And then change is become problem. And I don't have a really good answer here. Of some people who like so much change, I don't have something really good answer, but one thing I like to say. Change is I always say change is look like a natural painkiller. Or change is look like a natural painkiller. Or change is sometimes natural way to be, or let's say, maybe I say this, change is look like natural painkiller. Example, you sit too long and the sitting become painful. And then you stand, and the stand is the painkiller of a sitting. And you stand too long and the stand become too painful. And then you sit. You make a change to sit, and the sit become painkiller of stand. Therefore, my small answer here, and when you too long sit, you don't feel good, don't forget to stand up. And that's enough. When you too long stand up, you feel pain, and don't forget sit down. Therefore, my shortcut, yes, is people who like change lots. Yeah, maybe good thing, maybe not good thing. I don't have exactly one good answer here. Okay.
So I think we have reached the time now when we wanted to do the practice.
Well, now we make a small meditation of a change. That's okay. I want you to make warm up your palms. And with deep breath, breathe in, out. 3 times. Breathe in. Hold your breath. And make your belly little movement 3 times. And 3 times other side. And make movement of your shoulders. And shake in. And breathe out. Now, I want you to keep straight your spine. Relax your shoulders. First change and last change. We always experience through of our breath. Deep breath, breathe in. And deep breath, breathe out. Breathe in. Breathe out. Whenever you breathe out, you feel letting go. Breathe in. Hold your breath. Feel content. Feel content. Deep breath, breathe out. Feel, hold empty belly. Feel letting go. Letting go. Letting go. Letting go. Breathe in. Hold it. Breath. feel and say content, 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 content. Deep breathe out. Hold empty belly. Say or feel and say mentally, letting go, letting go, letting go, letting go. Deep breathe in. Hold it and feel. Content, 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 and content. Breathe out. Keep straight your spine, relax your shoulders. Let be in now, here, present moment. Let's practice letting go your past. Don't follow past, just letting go. Don't great expectation of your future. Just practice content. Letting go your past, content your future. Letting go your past, content future. And just allow to be now, here, in present moment. Don't fear of past. And practice letting go your past. Don't practice expectation, your future. More practice content, your future. Let's allow to be now, here, in the present moment. Okay, thank you very, very much. Okay, and well, I want to say thank you all, and how I teach, how I say, they have any kind of mistake or some things you don't like, please, please compassion me. And I want to say thank you all, and people who I know, And some of people I see first time, I didn't see long time. And some of people may be complete new, but still hopefully they have something to learn. Again, my last sentence is, you want happy, remember change. If you want to be healthy, remember change. If you want to be wealthy, remember change. Then nothing have change cannot give you. Change give everything what you wanted if you have a right relation. That's all what I like to say, and thank you.